Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been so long. I know. I am aware, as well as my regular viewers, that it's been like 6 weeks to almost 2 months since I have posted a video on this channel. It was not intentional. I wasn't like, I'm gonna do a little hiatus. I was not like that at all. I wasn't giving myself a timeline. I wasn't thinking that I needed a break. I just mentally got to the state where the idea of filming a video was like too much for me. And then sometimes I would film it and then I would go to edit it and I would just overly critique myself, and to the point where I would just delete the whole thing. And that happened probably about like 3 to 4 times. So in today's video, I'm gonna do a little like explanation and just update on what's been going on and why I have been so off the grid. And also like, just like, look at that. Wow. She got a lot of tattoos while she was away. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm doing my like normal everyday makeup and skincare routine, which is why I'm blushing right now. Let's get into the details. Well, you can start to look at my, I don't want to say mental decline because that sounds really bad, but like just where my mental health took a hit by seeing when all of a sudden I stopped uploading regularly, like almost all of 2023, like every single week, sometimes even twice a week there would be a video, and I was living for that. Also, I don't know why this tank top is looking weird on me right now, so I'm trying to fix that. Or maybe I just tied it too tight. Oh, okay, that's what it was. So I was enjoying it and I was uploading videos every week and I was having so much fun filming when I started going out with a guy. And I'm not at all blaming him for why I stopped making videos, but he just took a lot more of my time, which was a good thing. Like I enjoyed it. And so I didn't have as much time to film videos. And then I also got a job, which is like the best. I love my job, but again, took away time for me to do it. But then because I was holding myself to the high standard of wanting to do a new video every week, I would not get it done because I was so busy, and then I would feel so upset about it. And then it became, I started looking at it all from a place of how I'm letting myself down by not filming videos and doing other things instead. So if I wasn't making videos and I was doing other things instead, I would like feel bad, which turned into making the videos as like a punishment for myself. Like I was like, I need to make the videos, and if I'm not making the videos, it's like such a, like I'm such a letdown to myself that it turned making the videos into something that I felt like I had to do versus wanting to do it. So I wasn't making videos because I just was not wanting to, and instead of just saying, hey, I'm not wanting to, so I'm gonna give myself a break and I'm gonna come back to it when I feel like I want to again. I look ridiculous. When I feel like I want to again, it was like I just felt like a failure every single week. And this is not blending into my skin right now, and I look ridiculous a little bit. So by making videos something that I actively dreaded and felt like I had to do instead of something I wanted to do, I continued to just put it off and not make them. And then every week I would be like, wow, another week that I didn't film or upload a video. And I would tell myself, oh, I just don't have time. Oh, I just was really busy this week. Or maybe I filmed one and I'd be like, oh, I just don't have time to edit it at all. And none of that is actually true at all. I would literally come home from work or hang out with my friends and I'd like lay in bed and I would just scroll on Instagram or TikTok and go, wow, I'm such a failure because I didn't film a video. But it's just because I didn't have time. And that was the excuse that I used all the time, was I didn't have time, I didn't have time, I didn't have time. As my screen time went up so much, I'm not even joking when I say that it was like 7 hours a day I was on my phone, which is crazy because I was working like 8-hour shifts. So that 7 hours I was on my phone was just any time I got a chance to pick up my phone. All the videos that I would be seeing on those social media platforms were videos that I used to be inspired by, and I would used to see influencers and stuff and be like, wow, I could make something similar to that, or oh, that makes me really want to go make a video. And I would put down my phone and I would go actually do something and film something. I would just watch it and be like, wow, I'm such a loser. I didn't make anything this week. I wasn't creative at all. I just sat in bed, and then just keep scrolling. About all of this, I was in a relationship that was just getting more and more unhealthy for me to be in, and I didn't want to admit that. So I finally got to the point where I had to admit it, and I ended up breaking up with him. And I was in the depths of despair. Let's just be real, because not only did I break up with him, but I immediately got pneumonia and like had to call out from work like almost a whole week, and literally just was like sleeping all day, feeling like I was dying because I had pneumonia, and I didn't know I had pneumonia yet. So then as soon as I found out I had pneumonia, I like went to I started taking antibiotics and like immediately started feeling better. But like that was right after, like same month, October was just like, ugh, so dark of a time. So of course I wasn't filming videos because I wasn't feeling inspired, because I was literally like on death's door, couldn't get out of bed. We're gonna flash forward a little bit again and go to November. Things started picking up. I started feeling better in my personal life, but still just unmotivated and unhappy, even though everything was like, I had all the reasons to be happy. I bought my car, I like got all this, I forgot, I got a promotion at work, I was hanging out with all my friends all the time, and I was feeling so like, this is just my time. But I was like not at all motivated, and I was like, I can't figure out why I feel so much better but like still bad in certain aspects. Like in November and then through December, like I was feeling so much better about my life and like where it was going, and how like I got to do all these fun things with friends, and I had money to go on trips, like to go to New York and all these things. But I would go to the gym and I would like kick ass at the gym, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so on top of things, but just no motivation, no creative motivation, there we go. Like I wasn't wanting to write songs. I'd pick up my guitar and try to like write anything, and nothing would come out. I couldn't come up with any video ideas. If I did, I would just second guess them, and I was still spending so much time on my phone. And so finally, when January got to a point, like I want to say it was like mid-January, I was like, you know what, I am crying too much all the time, even for how good my life actually is, how many great things are going on in my life, and I'm not seeing that at all, and I'm feeling so sad all the time, every day. So I was like, what is the problem? And my mom was like, maybe you need a therapist. And then I was like, maybe I need to delete Instagram. So on January 13th, I deleted Instagram and TikTok from my phone completely, and I went cold turkey and didn't use any social media other than Pinterest for like almost 3 whole weeks, I think, if not more. I don't know what day it is. It's February 1st, so almost a whole month with just like no social media. And honestly, that's what did it. Like I literally got just so out of that rut, and as soon as I did it that day or the next day, I just wrote like 3 songs, or I'd go back and see songs that I wrote and thought were bad, and I was realizing that like that was all in my head and that they were actually like quite good. And I was like, wow, I really was just being so overly hard on myself based on what I was seeing other people do, and just overly comparing myself to them. And I just got out of it completely. And what's crazy is some people would say that Pinterest is still social media, but for some reason, Pinterest and me just agree together, because I can see stuff on Pinterest and get so inspired to do that in my personal life, where Instagram and TikTok, I just don't. And it's like a void. I look at Pinterest for like 5 minutes and I'm like, okay, I have a grasp of my life. I want my life to look like this now, and I'm gonna do all these steps to get that point. And Instagram, I'm like, wow, she's doing so much better than me. Wow, they're doing so much better than me. And so I just completely went offline, and I just looked at Pinterest when I was bored, and feeling a little unmotivated, and then I would get my motivation back and pop right back into my good mood. So you might ask, when am I gonna download Instagram? And again, because I can't download TikTok because of America's dumbness. But I already did. I downloaded it again 2 days ago, and so far I'm still keeping a healthy balance and I'm not scrolling my life away. I haven't actually like watched any reels on it or like scrolled through my For You page. I just like will click on my friends' stories and then like click out and I'm done. And it's so much better for me. I broke the social media addiction and it saved me and it's brought me back to being like happy, bubbly Ava again. And I realized that the reason after my concussion I was so happy, bubbly Ava all the time was because I wasn't on my social media at all, because I wasn't allowed to be. I need to focus real quick. I wasn't allowed to be on screens at all, so I was just there with my notebook, literally just writing everything I was feeling and going on walks and just sitting with my boredom and being like, wow, this sucks, I'm gonna create in something beautiful. And I did, and that's what I've done again. So I'm happy to say I'll probably be back. I'm saying probably because I'm scared I'm gonna fall off the wagon again of productivity, but this isn't really looking cute. Okay, we're gonna wet it and clip it back up. Actually, looks like this is gonna be the hairstyle for today, and I'm not opposed to it. Like, I don't know, I feel like the braid and the claw clip is actually really cute. Maybe not from the back. Let's just, like, is it good? I don't know. I feel like I need something to get my back tattooed like at some point. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so I should be back to my bubbly self now that I've gotten my social media addiction under control, and I want to start vlogging again and making fun videos and just being my happy self, because I missed her. I'm sure you did too. And if you're new and you want to come along for the ride, subscribe. I'll be posting once a week. So yeah, I love you guys.